Hey y'all, welcome to the first video in our perspective series. I decided to start with how to spiritually cleanse first, because if you're not really truly understanding how to cleanse yourself of these energies, then starting to work on them will be redundant. And this is like a prescription. This is the medication that you take or that you do for yourself first in order to be able to deal with those issues. So you start with running a bath. Here I have the muscle milk floating in that little baggie down there to try to minimize all the tea floating everywhere so I don't have a huge cleanup job. I let it steep for about maybe an hour with Himalayan salt. So I like to use the big chunks, but you can use ground salt, fine salt, pour salt, whatever salt you want. There's so many different types of salt. You can use Epsom salt if you like. Any type of salt is cleansing and grounding and clearing, because that's what you want to do, is cleanse, ground, and clear yourself of any energies that are blocking you from being able to handle life, handle situations, handle people, handle yourself. So after it has steeped for a while, I let super hot water run in. I personally like my water set on hell because it just relaxes me more. I guess you can say I can handle it. And I like to light candles around mine. I light 12 candles to represent each one of my chakras and to raise the vibes of each of my chakras, because if you don't understand anything about chakras, that's a part of your body, baby, whether you believe in it or not. You have energy centers all over you. They're your emotions, and this is all about keeping your emotions together. So understanding your chakras will literally give you a better sense of how to understand yourself. So I have 12 of my chakras are activated, so I have a candle for each one. You can start with 7 if you like. If you are grown up, all 7 of your chakras are active. They may be unbalanced, but they are active. And this is about balancing them up so you can be able to see your way out of whatever situation that you've happened to get yourself in. So I start with clearing the bath with a sage wand that you saw me waving around the screen. I like to make sure that there's no other outside energies in the house. And I actually have the house to myself this weekend. Julian and Gia went to go visit his mom for the weekend. So that gave me a chance to really do me. I'm connected to them all the time. Like me and Julian, we work together, so our emotions, I'm dealing with his emotions and he's dealing with mine. And, you know, of course, Gia, as soon as she gets home, Gia really never let go of me. I think of her and feel her like all day long. And she's a kid that can't wait to get home. She don't care to really be out. So I'm constantly dealing with emotions and I never really get to enjoy myself. So this gives me a chance to really enjoy myself and do a good thorough cleansing on myself. So I've added one of my bath bombs in. If you guys remember these are the CBD bath bombs that I sold a couple of months back when I was doing a lot of Blissfully Babe stuff. I'm going to bring those back. They're going to be even better this time than those. If you stay in the tub too long, you'll definitely be about ready to go to sleep. But this is an intentional bath, so don't relax like that. You are going to do physical works to your body once you get in. So I like to decorate my bath with beautiful flowers, guys. I mean, flowers. What woman don't love flowers? I love freaking flowers in a vase anytime. I love real flowers. And I love to put flowers in my water. It's just a nice little touch for yourself. You're treating yourself, so it's okay to, you know, throw a couple of rose petals in there. Some flowers seem to be the big flowers right now. I see them everywhere in the grocery store, so I grabbed a bunch with some sunflowers and threw some of those in. And really it's kind of symbolic because everything that I've been dealing with for the last few days involved my mother and my siblings, and sunflowers were her favorite flowers, so kind of symbolic. Anyway, this is one of our new products. This is coming out real soon when all the melts come back. These are moon meditation melts, and I have made these with oatmeal and blue vervain and cocoa butter that's going to give you insanely soft skin. So drop them in the water, let them get a little soft before you use them. But while you're in this water is when you're going to be doing your work. You're going to allow those thoughts to come up that normally bother you, the ones that you've been putting on the back burner, the ones that you keep trying to not worry about but they're still there. Bring those thoughts up, let yourself feel them, and then note it as something that you want to scrub away. So take one of the melts, crumble it up. It should be soft enough for you to crumble now, and start scrubbing your body. And as you're scrubbing your body, you're thinking of all these things that you are ready to let go of. If you've recently had a fight with your husband about money, you want to let that go. You have had a fight with your kid about their grades, you want to let that go. If you've had a fight with a coworker, if you are tired with your boss, if there are things that are going wrong and you find yourself angry, more angry than you are satisfied with the way the situation ended, then you're blocked as to how to deal with it. And this is how you physically get rid of these energies that are on you. You ground them in salt. You literally dissolve them away in salt. And as you're scrubbing your body, you're scrubbing all of these issues off of you and allowing the water to wash it away. So, and at the same time, you're giving your body a treat, because if you have dry skin and dry feet, like right now, I'm on like a no-buy extra stuff. So I haven't been getting pedicures and get my nails done and all that stuff. So I have to try to take care of this kind of stuff myself and keep them heels looking halfway decent. So scrub your heels, scrub the rougher parts of your body that needs more softening. Take the second one and do the upper half of your body, and make sure that you grab your elbows and anywhere else that needs some extra attention. But as you're scrubbing, you allow those thoughts to feel them. Allow the thoughts to come up. Allow them to be there. Look at them, examine them, and decide that I'm ready to let this go. And as you're scrubbing yourself, you're picturing scrubbing that thing off, scrubbing this fight with my husband off, scrubbing this kid's grades off. And this is not saying that it's just going to go away. Once you have scrubbed it off and literally said, I'm done with it, I don't want to worry about this no more, I want to let it go, you better believe the universe is going to show you the situation again. But now you're ready. You see it differently. You feel different about it. And therefore you approach it differently. You handle it better. You accept it more. You see it differently. And you're able to come up with a solution that everybody wins. And that's what you want. So you guys know I've been back in the gym this week. And I think I went overboard. So I had to throw in the muscle milk. I wanted to show you guys the bag up close so you can see that this is a good way to keep the trash from going like all over the place. But it works amazing on your freaking thighs, because I could barely walk this week and I'm finally able to walk. So I'm grateful for that. But anyway, as you are scrubbing off, allow those feelings to come over you. Don't allow them to sink into the back of your mind and you just be like, I don't want to deal with that. You must deal with it. You must see it for what it is. Deal with it accordingly so you can move forward. Without doing these things, guys, we stay stagnant. We stay where we are. We stay in a place of not being able to see, in a fog. And take some time to do some meditation, some deep breaths in and out. Your mind may wander or linger onto something else. Close it off and come right back. And always have some fun with yourself. Whether you're overweight or not, however you feel about your body, in this moment, love your body and let go of the fact that you are overweight, or that you want to lose weight, or that you're too skinny, or that you don't have enough ass, or whatever, and have fun. And me, because I'm crazy, I like to look back at the tub and watch the water go down the drain. Because at that moment, I'm literally sending it away. I'm letting it go. I'm watching it leave, and I can't get it back. Because I don't want to go back to worry. I don't want to go back to thinking about it. I want, when the situation arrives again, that I'm ready to handle it in a different way. Where I win, they win, or there's some peace between me and whomever is involved. And there's no outside sadness. And if it is, you're not the one sad, because you dealt with it peacefully. You want to be able to deal with things peacefully, guys, because the world is becoming unpeaceful. And if you are met with a dispeaceful spirit, you don't want to react with the same type of spirit. Two spirits like that don't get along. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that it made sense to you and gave you some insight on how to help yourself. Be sure to follow us on our social media links. They're on the screen for you, and be sure to like and subscribe. We have more coming for you. Be sure to comment below what you want us to do perspectives on. Thanks for watching.